Hello year one, happy Monday. Today we are going to be looking at one of the traditional tales and we're going to focus on our suffixes today. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so today is Monday the 1st of March 2021 and our learning objective is how do brilliant writers segment to spell? So our warm-up is looking at the suffix or S. Then we're going to have a go at reading the Enormous Turnip. Then we're going to practice some spelling of our topic words for this week. And then we are going to have a go at writing the words. So for this lesson, you will need a pencil, your notebook and whiteboard, and you will need your whiteboard pen. Okay, so if you go and get those things now, and then I will see you back in a second. So first of all, we're going to look at our suffix. And we're going to be thinking about what a suffix is, okay? So a suffix is a letter or group of letters that go on the end of a word and it changes the word's meaning. So like I said, today we are looking at, and we use this when we are trying to show that there is more than one, okay? So we use the suffix as a plural, okay? So for example, instead of there being one dog, if there were two, we would say two dogs, okay? So our suffix is what we are looking at today. And what I'm going to do throughout the lesson is I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to see if you can remember what our special word is today, okay? So my turn, suffix, your turn. My turn, suffix, your turn. Brilliant, well done, okay. So for example, if we had one boat and then there were two boats, we would add this on the end, okay? So boat, if there's more than one, it would be boats. So your challenge then is to have a little look at the pictures on the screen, and I would like you to count how many animals there are, okay? So for example, I can see that there are 3 dogs. So I'm just going to write the number 3, or you can have a go in words if you want to. 3 dogs. Now I wouldn't just say dog, I would say dogs. 3 dogs. Dogs. Okay. So I would write this on my whiteboard or in your whitebooks. Okay, so have a go at the rest, counting how many animals that you can see and adding it on the end to show that there's more than one. Pause the video here and have a go at this challenge. Okay, brilliant everyone. Let's see then if we got these correct. So we have got 3 dogs. Have you got yours on the end? We have got 2 cats. We have got 4 pigs. And then there was only 1 sloth. So would you add on the end if it's just 1? No, well done, because it's not a plural. We don't need us on the end if there's only 1. Brilliant, everybody. Okay, so let's see if you can remember what that special word was. It began with a. Can you shout it out at me? What was the special word that we are looking at this week for our warm-ups? Brilliant. It was a suffix. Fantastic, everyone. Okay, let's go on to reading our story then. So it is the Enormous Turnip. So once upon a time, there lived a little old man and a little old woman. One day, the little old man planted some turnip seeds. One of the turnips grew and grew and grew until it was enormous. The little old man pulled and pulled and pulled, but the turnip would not come out. The little old man shouted to the little old woman. Together, they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So the little old man and the little old woman shouted to a boy who was playing in the farm. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So the little old man, the little old woman, and the boy shouted to a girl to help them. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So the little old man, the little old woman, the boy, and the girl shouted to the dog to help them. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So the little old man, the little old lady, the boy, the girl, and the dog called the cat to help. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So the little old man, the little old woman, the boy, the girl, the dog, and the cat called the farmhouse mouse to help. Together they pulled and pulled and pulled, and suddenly out popped the enormous turnip. The old man was very pleased. That means he's very happy. Everyone came round for a turnip dinner. And that's the end of our story. So finally, they got the turnip out, but it took a lot of people, didn't it, to help pull that enormous turnip out of the ground. Okay, so you will probably notice in that story, there was one sentence that kept on repeating. And this happens a lot in fairy tales, and usually they have a rule of 3 as well. So the sentence in the story was, together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip did not come out. So they have used the rule of 3. They have used pulled and pulled and pulled. So it repeats 3 times. Okay, and it's quite a long sentence. So together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. And we're going to focus on that a little bit later in our lesson. So we're going to have a little look now at some spotlight spellings that were in this story. We have got woman. Now this is a tricky word because it sounds like it's got in the middle. Woman. So we've got w, o, and then we've got man. So we can have W-O, man. Okay, woman. We have got turnip, and we need to remember in this story that we have got as in whirl, not whirl and twirl. Miss Sadler, it's not whirl and twirl. What is it, everybody? Correct me. What Thank you. It's nurse with a purse in the middle. So being really careful that you are using the right sound. Turnip. We have got pulled. Pull is a tricky word. And then we have got our suffix on the end, ed, which means it happened in the past. Pulled. We have got mouse. Now we can sound this out, but it is a little bit of a tricky one because ow, we have got a silent E on the end, okay? And we have seen this before in some of our words where we have got our and our F together, which make a special friend, okay? So if I was to do sound buttons, it would look like this. We've got 2 special friends in this word. Mouse, remembering that F at the end. We have got shouted, okay? Shout, id. It makes an id sound, but we're not being tricked by Trixie. It's not id, it's ed, okay? Shouted. We have got enormous, which means that it's huge, which means it's gigantic, okay? Enormous. We have got together, okay? Which means that they were all helping each other. Okay, so let's go back to these and look at them individually again. So we have got woman, my turn, your turn. Woman, turnip, pulled, mouse, shouted, enormous, together. Brilliant, well done everybody. Okay, so we're going to have a little look at some of them to help you with the spelling of these. So for example, together, I split it into 3 parts. I split it into to, get, her. To get her, and that makes together. To get her, okay? Now we don't need finger spaces because it is all one word, but we just split it up to help us, okay? So together, to get her, and this at the end is a better letter, okay? To get her, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that one, remembering that there's 3 boxes because there's 3 parts to it. We're going to have a little look at writing together. So get your whiteboards and pens ready. The first part of this word is to. Tricky word, to. Everybody writing to. Okay, brilliant. Now we don't need that finger space, so we're going to write get. G-et, get. G-et, get. Off we go. G-et, get. To get. Okay, so remembering no finger space, it should look like this. And then the last part of this word is her. Everybody writing. Have you got your full word? Check that you have got all of those letters in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Have you got all 8? Double check. Okay, does it look like this? Together. If it does, give yourself a big tick on your whiteboard. Well done, everybody. Okay, the next one that we're going to have a little look at then is mouse. Now we have got ow, shout it out as well. Remembering we've got that silent E on the end. Okay, so I'm going to do this, remembering that we have got not just one special friend, we've got 2 special friends, but we have got 3 sounds, okay? So we're going to have a go at mouse. Ow, off you go. See if you can beat me. Okay. I'm going to do my sound buttons. 3, 2, 1. Show me your boards. Oh, actually, I think you're right, children. Now, I'm just looking at mine, and I think I might have missed something. What have I missed? How many special friends in there? There were 2 special friends. Okay, let me have another little look. Here we go, mouse. Is this right? No, still not right. Okay, let me have another little look. So, mouse. Okay, I'm going to think about my 2 special friends. Ow. Oh, I remember there was that cheeky E on the end. It's a silent E. It's our special friend that looks like this. Mouse. Am I right, everybody? Can I give myself a big tick? Yes, brilliant, I can. And if yours looks like this as well, give yourself a big tick. Okay, brilliant. Well done, everybody. The next one that we're going to have a little look at is woman. Okay, so woman is the one over here. It's this one. I'm doing my little star here. Okay, woman. So again, we can split it into two parts. So we have got w and it's o to start with, and then we have got man. Okay, w, o, man. Okay, so w, o, man. Split it into two parts or three parts. So just remembering those two letters to start with, and then man after. Have a good look. Okay, I've got rid of it now. So have you go on your whiteboards at writing woman. Okay, so what to start with. Oh, there's a letter in there. I'm just trying to think what that letter was, that second letter. Oh, I've got it. Have you written it down? What? And then, oh, man. Man. Okay, showing me your boards in 3, 2, 1. Does it look like this? Brilliant, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, so let's have a little look at these words again. We've had a go at practicing some of them. We have got my turn, woman, your turn, turnip, pulled, mouse, shouted, enormous, together. Brilliant, well done, everybody. Okay, so we have also got 3 red words that we're going to look at. So the first one is come, my turn, come, your turn. Brilliant. Next one, old, my turn, old, your turn. My turn, little, your turn. Brilliant. Okay, so 3 red words that we're going to be focusing on today. Looking at these words, you can see that little has got 2 T's to remember. Old is 3 letters and come is 4 letters. Okay, so have a good look at those because we're going to be focusing on these this week. Okay, brilliant. Well done, everybody. So what we're going to do for part of the lesson is for the green challenge, I would like you to draw a picture and label it with the topic words to create your own word mat. Okay, this will help you in the week when we're going to have a go at writing some sentences. For the Amber challenge, what I would like you to do is to write a sentence for each topic word that we have just looked at. So each of our spotlight spellings, you can use more than one of those words in a sentence. You might find that you can fit 3 into one of those sentences. And then for the last challenge is to learn and write the repeated sentence in the story. So some of you would like to have a go at the green challenge. Most of you would like you to have a go at writing some sentences, and then as an extra challenge, have a go at the red as well. Okay, so here is an example of the green challenge. We have got some pictures. We've got the turnip here. We've got enormous, which is our topic word. Turnip, remembering in the middle, making sure that you're spelling everything correctly because you're going to use this in the week. We have got a picture of the old woman, and we've got old, little, and woman there. Picture of somebody planting, the old man, he planted. Got shouted, and a picture. And here we have got them all together. We have got pulled. We've got our red word come because it wouldn't come out. And we have got mouse here. Okay. So have a go at drawing some of those pictures and then writing the words correctly beside them, okay? Then for the Amber challenge, it is the sentences. So I have come up with a few sentences. I have got the old woman pulled the enormous turnip. The old man planted a seed. The mouse lived on the farm, okay? So these are just my examples. You can come up with your own sentences using any of these words, okay? They don't have to be related to the story, just making sure that you are coming up with sentences with these words. And then the red challenge, once you have finished the Amber challenge, is to have a go at writing this really long sentence, okay? So it is, together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out, okay? So here we have got together, together. We've got pulled, our tricky word, and remembering it's our repeated sentence where we've got it 3 times. They pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. And you can have that punctuation at the end, which is an exclamation mark as well, because it's showing you that it still wouldn't come out. Okay, so it's a bit like shouting. So together they pulled and pulled and pulled, but still the turnip would not come out. So you can pause the screen here, have a go at practicing it, and then at the end, have a go at writing this sentence for me. Okay? Okay, brilliant, everybody. So I can't wait to see all of your lovely work on tapestry. So tomorrow we're going to be focusing a bit more on the story. So please make sure that you really focus on your spellings today, because they will really help you for the rest of the week. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a really good day. Bye, everyone.